Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is AlphaWisdom. This channel offers lessons in how to read palms. The lessons are easy to understand, and we offer new skills with each video. Today's video is lesson 35, and as you see on the screen, that we're talking about emotional insecurity. And our focus is on the heart line, the line that's in red on your screen. Whenever we're talking about emotions, we zero in on the heart line because that's the one that focuses there. The blue line is the lifeline, that's energy vitality. The green line is the mental one, your headline, how you think. So that leaves the one on top, the red line. That's the heart line. Now, in this case, we can see that the heart line curves downward toward the lifeline. That's why we talk about it. Okay, we're about to get into lesson 35. I just want to say that my website, alphawisdom.love, I'm Mystic Cassandria. I'm a psychic medium, palmist, Reiki master, author, musician, and I'm also a teacher. Okay, you'll find information on me just below the video. All the information is there on the website. Okay, now we're really into lesson 35, and I encourage you to continue watching hands as much as you can. That's how you learn. That's how you build that self-confidence. That's when you say, I'm going to give this a try. You don't need to focus on all the skills. Just take one that you're comfortable with, work with that one, and then add another one. Next thing you know, you're like an amateur palm reader. Okay, all right. Now, we can see that this red line, which is the heart line, has little ragged lines at the beginning, which is normal because now the person is putting their emotions out and they're getting feedback. And many times they're not satisfied with it. They're a little unhappy with it. It makes them feel a little down, or it could really hurt them. It kind of traumatized for a short period of time. That's how we learn. We go through these things, and the emotions are there. You feel it, and you feel it so much that it'll show this feeling in the palm. That's how it always works. So here's this line curving. So as far as definition, when when the heart line decides to curve down, or we could say run down toward the lifeline, it can touch the lifeline. Some of them penetrate the lifeline. That's when we say there is emotional insecurity. Now, that simply means that the person needs constant reassurance that they're feeling okay, that they're fine. And they have a tendency to want to please others. So if others are pleased, they get the feedback for this reassurance that they crave, they're looking for. They need this. And it becomes a part of them. Now, we could look at the active hand and see, because this is a presentation of the active hand, the hand you write with, use all the time automatically. But if we look at the passive hand and we see this line, remember the hand you don't use, I refer to as like a DNA, what you are potential for this lifetime. Right hand shows what you do with it, okay? So in the left hand, which would be the passive hand for this printout, we can say that something was missing in the nurturing. Yes, they were nurtured by their parents, but it was more of a physical affection that was hands off. It was like from a distance, but maybe there was no hugging or no touching, or it was like distant nurturing. Or it could have been in the house, but still, there was not the amount of nurturing needed for this person to feel comfortable and for this heart line to curve down. That makes it an issue when it curves down. Now, the person can have a normal life. There's nothing wrong with the other parts when we take a look at the palm itself, but this is something they have to deal with all their life. And once the person knows about it, perhaps they can feel that they don't need to try to please people or get their reassurance from others. They can feel strong enough to try to do it themselves, but that is a big task. So that may not happen so well. So let's take a look. Now I'm showing you a handprint. That's when you use water-soluble ink to print out the palm. Now when we use that, we can see everything, all of the lines. So when this is done, a palm reader can read all details that the naked eye can see. This can even see more than a magnifying glass can. So here you can see a line, the heart line, dipping down. Okay, now let's take a quick look at an actual palm. I hope you could see that. There's just a little dip down. Now in this palm, the line dips, touches the lifeline, and goes into the ball, the thumb ball. Now, if you're wondering, well, where's the headline? The headline is joined to the lifeline. So that is an example of what's happening there. Okay? All right? That's the heart line. There's so many details to say about all the lines, and we'll try to cover them in future lessons. I hope you understood. If you have comments, please feel free to leave them below in the comment section. In the meantime, I can't say enough. Practice on your hands. Start looking at other palms. It's really easy. And people will be very fascinated with you because everybody's curious about what's going on in my hand. What do these lines mean? Okay, well, if you enjoyed this video, I encourage you to give a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, have a great day. Bye.